to push a little higher in formation alongside the striker, Bruno Damiani. As for the visiting Chicago, and of course, Kuipers is the man who leads the line. Where will goals come from today? The Union have scored just twice into the left back position, but it's that foursome, Bamba, Kuipers, Zinkernagel, Lod, that hope to be a handful for Greg Berhalter's side today, and we're underway. Taken down midfield, Danley across, and Dinga going long. Making the run, Milan Ilaski cut off by the impressive South African center back, Mbowazi for Chicago. Pressure on the near side. Danley did well to take it away. Laid off here by Damiani. They work this for Jesus Bueno. The Venezuelan from distance gives it a go. And Brady leaning the other way, still able to make the save.
Yeah, and I think he does well, Brady. When we see the replay of it, I think it may take a slight deflection on the way through. Bueno, he's a player that can advance. He loves to get forward when possible, and he's not afraid to strike either. And he takes this shot, and I think it might actually just take the slightest.
Anton Saletros, the Swedish-born first-year MLS midfielder, getting the captain's armband for the second time. The free kick is his and handled by Blake.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that as well. Like I say, with Blake, we know what a great goalkeeper he is, but he's not had much to do in the game. And like I say, there's a little bit of windy conditions which can play havoc with the ball.
Kevin Sullivan started the attack the other way. Saletros to deny Damiani. Out towards the middle of the park. There's Macania taking control again. And plays here for Danley Jean-Jacques. Looking no worse for the wear from the incident earlier in the match. Here's Bueno. What a summer this figures to be for Danley. It will be Ilaski. Whip that ball in off the post. It hit the crossbar. Union still look to make something of this.
Yeah, we said that Olaski's set pieces needed to be better, and this one certainly isn't. But Doyi just has this knack of just getting to that near post space. The amount of times that you see Bedoya at that near post space, whether it be corners, whether it be free kicks, and it was a wonderful one. Again, he just always seems to find space in that near post there, and it's a wonderful effort as well.
Back towards the middle of the park. They go long looking for Damiani, and Brady is there to settle.
Set pieces needed to be better, and this one certainly isn't. But Doyi just has this knack of just getting to that near post space.
Davila stands 6'3". This ball cleared away by Bueno in a nick of time for Philadelphia. Bamba back for Barroso. Saletros able to work this to the top of the box. Played it, Robin Lod. Not sure if he got a touch to it before the ball came to Blake.
I think he has to do better. He has to do better. When this ball comes in, you see he's onside, and he goes at it with his left foot.
Chicago's only win this season. Game that I referenced against Montreal. Back on match day 2. Mbowazi. Attempted clearance, took a deflection. There's a challenge on Damiani. The referee says play on. Damiani slowly back to his feet.
Just in the last few minutes going towards half-time, game's starting to open up. We're seeing a few longer balls, and as we said, both teams love to play a high line, and both teams finding space in behind.
And here comes Goodman for the fire. Whips it across. There it is! Hugo Kuipers with the finish. That's now 4 goals in 4 games played this year for the big man, and it's a 1-0 Chicago lead.
The ball gets played over in behind Westfield. All of a sudden, Harriel now, he's not too sure. What does he do? Does he go back into the centre-back role and sort of get himself there? He's not able to, and because of that, Macania then has to step further towards his right. Kuipers then, we know the intelligence that he has. He gets on the wrong side of Macania, who's had to go further over to the right, and he makes no mistake. What an outstanding ball this is from Gutman. You've got 3 players from Philadelphia Union looking to attack the ball, and only 1 Chicago player, and Gutman is doing similar again now.
Challenge on the far side by Bamba. This is out for a Union throw. They play in quickly. The referee's going to back up the throw into the proper spot here. They were about 20 feet off. We'll try this again. Westfield with the throw in. off the head of Bedoya. Iloski up for this, tie and goal! What a response by the Philadelphia Union and Milan Iloski to level the game at 1.
He by no means is the tallest player in the box, but then he just ends up being flicked up by Bedoya. That is a sensational leap. There is zero power on the ball. There is zero trajectory on the ball. He has to get power onto it. And he beats Waterman in the air, and it's a wonderful header. Yes, Brady, he'll be a little bit disappointed because it's one of those ones where he makes that step out.
Substitution, so now there's one for each side. Zinkernagel exiting was a concussion sub as well. And for the Fire, Gutman, who makes the splendid play. Chapter 1 of that for Blake and Jamaica, the Reggae Boys on Thursday night against New Caledonia. Harriel, flipped by Iloski. Westfield gave it back. Not enough on the Bamba pass. That's eaten up by Makanya, and now the Union in transition, slowed by Lud. Sullivan for Ndinga. Haile Selassie took a tug from behind. Kuipers is on this, and now in the build-up for the Fire. They play this out wide. Lud is there. Chicago with numbers, over the head, and there it is! The one-timer, a splendid finish by Jonathan Bamba for a 2-1 lead.
When the ball comes to him, eventually you just see the finish from Bamba here. But when you see when the ball comes to Kuipers here, this is magnificent. He knows that Makanya is waiting to go and make that run towards Lud. So he sort of waits for him to go towards him. Then he can play the ball to Lud. Lud is in so much space. Wonderful ball into the box. And it's a great finish from Bamba as well. And it's so difficult for Westfield because he finds himself at the far post having to deal with Kuipers and with Bamba. And
it's the Fire with the lead on the road. Mbawazi.
See Iloski now, he'll go alongside Vasilev as one of the two number 10s. With Jakupovic just going up front with Damiani. But what they're doing, Chicago, what they're starting to do really well now, you look at the two centre-backs, they're dropping deeper and deeper, and they're trying to say to Philadelphia Union, come and press us, because we know if you do that, you're going to leave the space, which they're getting into again now.
Good ball by Radojevic. Here they come again, but the chance goes wide. Oh, it was sitting there for Haile Selassie to potentially put this game away.
Their own half, because they know that Philadelphia Union are going to come. And look at all the space that's in behind. And Ndinga gets dragged in. The first touch is great. It takes Ndinga out of the game. Give credit to Blake, because he gets out quickly and makes it really difficult. But it should be 3-1 to Chicago.
Philip Ndinga, his service. Jakupovic, big target, was waiting on it. Instead, it comes to Westfield. Plays this ball across. Controlled at the top of the box, and a shot that is off frame. There's Iloski going for the highlight reel.
Yeah, it's a really good effort, though. The way that he comes in.
It will be Vasilev. Save made by Brady.
Yeah, really good positioning from Brady, and that's the thing. He's got it over the wall, but the problem is it's very difficult to get it up and over the wall with great pace.
Back to the Philadelphia end of the park, only briefly. Now the Union on the ball again. Iloski on the far side. Barroso trying to work this out of harm's way. Instead, Vasilev. Many issues. Iloski's service. This ball takes a bounce. That's fought off by Brady. Ultimately out for a Philadelphia corner. Place for Argentina. Here's another look.
It's a good ball into the box from Iloski, and a lot of the times it's that second ball who can get on it.
So here we are. Vasilev on the far side. 79th minute. Union need a goal. Kuipers with the clearance to send that away today. Raffanello trying to save possession. Instead, here come the Fires. Odd man rush. Bamba on the move. He has options. He works it across and putting it off the crossbar. Lud couldn't finish. Still a live ball.
Turn defense into attack really quick. And you just think Bamba's not overplayed it here, but he's just taken too long. But he just waits for the... What did we say a few minutes ago? The Philadelphia Union could potentially be at their most vulnerable when they're attacking. I think it was Lude who had the opportunity, and it was a big chance as well. But that's what Philadelphia Union they're going to have to deal with, because as they're trying to get back into the game, they're going to find themselves open at the back. And I think Chicago are okay defending deep, knowing that they've got pace going forward.
Looking for space to cross it away. Haile Selassie won't give it to him, and that is all. The Philadelphia Union, only months removed